956 lads are at it again. Tune in now or else.
You are about to experience the 956 ABV podcast.
That sounds like this morning.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I love that effect.
Tell me that this will be over soon. Our hands like weathering plasters
I can totally do it. I believe you, bro. That was good.
Yeah,
that was better than I thought, actually, bro.
I'm replacing the Anvita singer. Y'all will see that when you pull up to our back to school drive.
Dang, bro. That's a good plug there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We back.
We are back. Had a little week off. We'll hear about.
It was a good week.
We'll hear about that a little bit. We'll hear about.
What is
that
up, everybody? Welcome back to the 956 ABV podcast.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to your mama's favorite podcast.
Your suegra's favorite podcast.
Your Sancho's favorite podcast.
Or your Sancho's favorite podcast.
And the Sancho's favorite podcast.
And his mom's. Welcome back. We are back at the Landmark on Tower.
Shit.
Come on down to the Landmark on Tower.
Where friends become family.
That is true.
Where friends become family.
And they got brick oven pizzas, events happening, wrestling on Sundays, farmers market on Sundays.
And
hit
just,
that up.
Y'all need to just make sure to follow them on all social media platforms because they're always throwing something, a little curveball at you every week. Make sure you follow them. They always got dope shit going on.
Of course, the beer wall too.
The beer wall. You got the fucking pizzas. You got food trucks.
Hell yeah. Come on now, man. Come out to the Landmark on Tower. And while we're on the Landmark on Tower, big shout out to Desmadrito.
Only found at the Landmark on Tower, but you can also find him on all social media. Make sure you follow Desmadrito and get all your snacks, your micheladas.
The new bolas de Desmadrito, the
So
cocktail
fire.
onions.
We've had them on the
Out of this
pod.
fucking
We will
world,
have
bro.
them again today on the pod with a brand new guest.
Yeah.
And yeah, big shout out to Desmadrito and big shout out to
The Grass Pro Shop in Brownsville, Texas.
that's all the way in Brownsville.
Big shout out to them. Go ahead and hit Kai and the crew up, man, for all your quality smoking needs, bro. They got everything, man, from fucking herb. They got dabs. They got drinks.
The drinks.
Cocktail THC drinks. So
They
go
got
ahead and hit
the
those
best also glass. Blown.
Premium glass.
Premium glass to get your ass blown on this shit, dog.
Some of the best glass for sure in the RGB
For sure.
quality. Go ahead and hit them up. Mention the podcast while you're there and get 15% off. What the fuck?
How much
What
more do you want,
bro?
Come
on.
That's it. 15%.
Mention the pod.
You get your high on. You get your,
Save some money?
Yeah,
Of course.
saving some money.
Who doesn't want to save some money these
Especially
days, bro?
with gas prices these days. Speaking of gas, follow Grass Pro Shop, man. What's up?
Yes, sir. And today we are joined by a very, very special guest. You might see his photography work out there on the Instagrams and
You've
everything.
seen it all over Instagram.
Hell yeah.
If you're following local wrestling, combat cult wrestling,
And
to
a whole
be
bunch of
exact.
other events as well. Big
Yeah.
shout out to 145 Photo.
Yeah. Thanks for having
Joey,
me, man.
right?
Appreciate
Joey?
it. Yeah, Joey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big shout out, Joey.
Yeah, thank you guys, man.
Joey.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us,
What
bro.
an introduction, man.
Hell
That
yeah.
got me hyped, dude. It's great, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Are you hard?
Excuse me.
Oh, man. No.
No, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome to
thanks,
the pod, man. It's dope to have you on. I know we talked at the Combat Cult event.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's cool to have you here, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. I like the setup, dude. Sounds great. Everything looks great. So thanks for having me, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That means a lot coming from a photographer because you ought to know what looks good and what not looks good.
I tried to, man. Tried to, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what you make a living off of, man. So
thanks,
that's
man.
awesome,
Appreciate it, man.
That's
Hell yeah.
that's really cool, bro. And you do photography for Combat Cult, and also for like what else do you do photography for?
I do a little bit of everything, man. Just I try to just try some new things every now and then, or go back to something that I do. Like combat cult, something I've been doing regularly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you like the whole wrestling?
Dude,
part
it's
of it?
great, man. It's something that I wouldn't have known about if I hadn't tried it, man. Because
For
you know,
sure.
I had never done wrestling photography ever. So
you were already doing photography
No, man,
before the combat, or
a little bit, dude. I started combat cult maybe like my second or third year, and I've been doing photography for like 4 years. So it came a
right.
little bit later. I had
Nice.
been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I started off with bands, man. You know, I started off with
Yeah,
shooting
for sure.
music, you know, in Harlingen.
any honorable mentions of these bands?
Dude,
that you've done?
not you know bands in particular, but places, man, that helped me out a lot. You know, I came by the area here for the New Breed Wrestling event one time. So
for
I
sure.
came by
Big shout
here.
out.
Yeah, man. And then I started off at other places in Harlingen, man. The Moon Rock is a place that I used
for
to shoot at a
Big
lot.
shout out to Moon Rock. We've been there a couple times.
Moonrock is a dope spot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. And you know, I would show up on Saturdays, shoot bands, you know, and then after I started doing bands for a while, I just tried new things, man. And then eventually I got a hold of Eddie's, and I said, hey, man, can I swing by an event? And they were having one at Cine del Rey. And went by there, man, and it was fun, and I liked it, and I was like, hey, dude, I'm gonna try this again. And from there, I just kind of rolled with it, and
That's really cool.
man.
And what got you into trying photography?
Dude, we were just talking about this. I started off with music, man. I had been doing music since I was 12. You know,
That's awesome,
I've been
bro.
playing guitar, man. I'm a guitar teacher right now, currently at a school district.
Hey, big shout out to that. Fucking
That is
music
awesome.
teacher, bro.
Yeah.
A music
Not
teacher.
just a teacher, a music teacher.
that's-
That's fire.
that's
Thank
awesome,
you, man.
bro.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, dude. So I had been doing guitar, man, and then I became a music teacher, and guitar became work, you know. And it was like I'd get home and I'd be like, man, you know, I really want to do something creative, but I've been playing guitar and teaching guitar all day. Like, I need to change it up, man. So I was always a big cinema guy, man. I liked watching movies. I love Kubrick, Tarantino, you know, Scorsese, and I love the way they frame stuff, and I love the directing they do. So I was like, you know what? I can't do that, man. Maybe I can, but I haven't tried it out yet. Maybe I will someday. But I started messing with with cameras, man.
Yeah.
And then I was shooting things at home, you know, bottles of coffee and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
We got 3 puppies at home. I was photographing them all the time, you know. And then just started trying different things, man, and, you know, getting into different ideas. Today I was shooting airplanes.
I know, dude. I
man.
was seeing that.
Yeah, I've been getting into aviation photography like the last couple of weeks, this summer.
That's awesome,
And
bro.
yeah,
Planes
man.
are crazy,
Dude,
bro.
I love to like photograph. I mean, I just use my iPhone, but
You can get some good stuff with an iPhone,
you
man.
really
Yeah.
can, dude.
Yeah.
It's all in the angles and,
Yep.
and knowing how to fuck with what you've got as far as the settings go.
Yes.
Because there's good
That is
settings
true,
in there,
bro.
dude.
That
Yes,
is
man.
true.
So like, I mean, I've watched videos where I learned what to turn on and off and how to adjust
man.
live.
It really opens up a lot of the camera.
It really
Yes. Yeah.
dude. But birds, bro.
Dude, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
birds.
yeah, man.
Birds is
Yeah.
right now my jam.
Dude.
For a good minute too.
It's crazy how many different types of birds there
Yes,
are, right?
yes.
bro?
This month,
Crazy,
bro,
dude.
We're on the same length, bro. This month I went to Walmart with my wife, bought 2 bird feeders, and like
Hell yeah.
set them up in the
I
backyard.
got one recently,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Yeah,
And-
fuck yeah.
Fuck
And just
yeah,
I've been
dude.
sitting back there like around lunchtime, or not lunchtime, their lunchtime when the sun's going down, you know, I'll be sitting out there just trying to get birds, you know.
That's
And
awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. You know, it's planes,
Bro,
birds.
I can recommend you a dope feed, bro. That it'll attract just straight cardinals, dog.
Hit up Grass Pro
Dude.
Shop.
Dude, that's the one bird that I've been trying to get.
Cardinals.
Cardinals,
A cardinal?
man. Yeah.
I'll send it. I'll send
yeah,
it to you,
please,
bro.
man.
Dude,
Please.
it's so crazy how
You'll get nothing but cardinals.
All right,
I
hey, dude,
promise.
that's
I promise.
dude. This is like this is why this episode was meant to happen. So I can hear that, right?
You
there.
can get the Cardinals. If we see Cardinals on your Instagram soon, we know why, bro. We know
all right,
why.
all right, bro. Okay,
I got you.
Yes,
No, dude, but it's so crazy in the animal kingdom how different colors appear, like all that
Dude,
shit, bro.
yeah,
Like it trips
man.
me out, bro.
Yes.
It's so tripped out, like fish, birds, like so many different colored birds, so many different
Lizards,
colored
dog.
fish.
Lizards blow my fucking
Yes,
mind. Dude.
yes, man.
Like we went to this past weekend to Santa Ana.
Oh, man.
bro,
Fire.
and that was like fire, bro. Just like a quick hike
Yeah,
to the
just out there.
fucking to the tower and back.
Yeah.
and, you know, like it was fun, bro.
Yeah.
like
I want to
it's
go,
cool.
dude.
It's fun,
I
man.
saw the pictures and I was like, man, you know what?
My wife and I went about a year ago, and they had that bridge there, right? That's real nice. It's a good picture there, you know.
Is it
But,
scary?
man?
If there's a lot of people at the same time, it could be.
Yeah, yeah. dude, well, when you were talking about iPhones, you know, the moment, it just came to me right now, the moment I started getting into photography, I would go visit Puebla, Mexico with my wife because her family's from there, man.
Oh, that's awesome,
and
bro.
we would get great photos over there because there's so much.
It's a lot of nice stuff out there.
And it was all with the iPhone, man. Yeah, dude. There's a lot of great architecture, a lot of good
you were
culture.
like, you know what? Let me get a camera.
Yeah, and I think exactly, bro. I think that just creeped in, and it was like, okay, let's run with this, man. And that's how I got here, man. With
What camera did you jump into first?
I started off with Canon.
Did you do like some research and stuff like that,
no,
or you were just like, you know what? I've seen this brand like this.
I'm sure I do that with everything. Like when I'm gonna buy something new, I'll do a little bit of research. So I'm sure I did, and I ended up getting just like a used Canon body from like one of those store reverbs. You know,
oh, bro, mine are used too. My cameras.
Yeah,
are
man.
used for
Yeah,
sure.
dude. And I've bought used gear since, and it hasn't it's done me good, much good. And I got a Rebel, like old school, like beginner camera, and then just kind of graduated onto heavier.
I don't know too
stuff.
much about cameras and stuff, but I kind of know more about the cameras that I have. You know, like, but you tell me about another camera, I'm like, oh fuck.
And I think it's like that with everybody because I do all Canon, you know. So the lens have to be Canon, and you know the gear
for sure,
mix and match. But yeah, I'm the same. I don't really know anything about other things like Nikon or Sony. I shot on a Sony recently, and my buddy let me use for match, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how they have different. Like, I don't know, it just feels different.
Yeah.
Right?
The quality of the outcome
for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
is crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, man.
Settings and all that shit.
Yeah,
But that's cool, bro.
yeah, dude.
How did you get into like teaching, bro? Like, how did that come about? That's pretty crazy.
Well, let's see, man. I became a teacher in 2012, dude. So I've been teaching since then, 14 years now, man. Crazy,
that's
dude. That is
crazy,
crazy. It's
bro.
hard. It's every time I say it, I'm like, dang.
It looks like you just graduated.
Oh,
dog.
thanks, man. I get that a lot. I get that a lot at work, man. Sometimes I've been mistaken for students so many times, man. But yeah, man.
Where's your hall passer?
So then, how old are you, bro?
I am 38, bro. Just turned 38.
Hey, big
in July.
shout out.
Thanks,
Big
man.
shout out.
Thank you, dude.
I'm 38 myself.
Oh yeah, cool, man.
I'm
Oh, wait, hold
also-
on. Let me think about it.
I'm also not 38.
Yeah, 38. Yeah.
I'm gonna be 40 in September, dog.
Hey, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
For real. Straight up.
Nah, dude, but teaching like, so you were playing guitar at an early age.
Yeah, man.
What got you into guitar? First of all,
Dude, Ozzy, bro. Listening to Randy
Fuck
Rhoads,
yeah.
man. Randy Rhoads, Zach Wild, those two guys. Like,
AC/DC got
Yeah,
me
man.
because my dad would listen to it when I was
same.
younger
My
and
dad
stuff.
listens to AC/DC. Listens to some of that classic rock stuff. Yeah. So I would listen to that, and then I picked up an Ozzy CD. My cousin gave it to me, and
Which
I was
one
just
was
like, it was from like the late '90s. His like greatest hits of then. It was called "The Ozman Cometh."
Okay,
and that one had like all the tracks were as
you got
as
you got
yeah, dude.
a good listen.
Yeah,
there,
man.
bro.
So I would get into that, and then I started opening up things. I got into Metallica and started
Bro.
getting into different things.
The
man.
Metallica
See, like
era is
what
crazy,
Ozzy
bro.
was to you was what Metallica was for me.
Yeah,
dog.
man,
Like,
dude. I would watch live shit, binge and purge that DVD, bro, all the time, dude.
Now we had my cousin, his older brother had got him the like box set.
Dude,
Oh,
dude, man,
that
we're like on
box
the
set
with the
was-
CDs
right here,
and the
dude, yeah.
VHS and
Yeah,
the stencil,
my,
dude.
that
my
was
friend
awesome.
Aaron, maybe he'll hear this episode, bro. If you're out there, bro, Aaron and Pete
Aaron,
and
big
Tommy.
shout out.
Yeah, big
Fuck
shout out to
you.
Aaron, bro. Nah, man. His older brother had the box set, and I remember it came with
Yeah.
that book, man.
Yeah,
it came with that
dude.
book, and it had all the photos in there, and,
awesome.
and you know, I would look at that a lot, man. Yeah, dude. But that was a cool.
What's your greatest accomplishment? I mean, from two guitarists to another.
Okay.
Like, what is like the craziest song that you think to yourself, like, I can't believe I can play
Okay.
this?
Well, I'm a classical guitarist, man, because that's what I studied in college, man.
okay.
So
Fucking finger. I bet you go crazy on the girls, dog.
No. If it is something like that, I'm gonna remember it's from my work that I did with classical guitar in college, man. So yeah, like I did
awesome,
a Bach suite once, and that was like really like intense, man. And it was a
It's
lot
on
of
another
work.
level
and,
shit here,
and it was
bro.
to the point where like, man, it's so much work that you don't really enjoy doing it. So ever since I've done stuff
Okay,
like that.
but
like,
how about something you enjoyed and something that like people might know?
Oh man,
Yeah,
well,
bro.
like I learned like the last part to Eruption, the tapping part only. You know,
that's a good one.
just
That's a
that
good
part
one.
because everything else is super crazy.
Yeah.
and I was getting pretty good at like soloing, like with pentatonic stuff, you know, pentatonic-y stuff, you know. But like I was never a shredder, dude. I have a friend who's like he can shred a lot, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I know that can shred real well. And I
was
just
really
never
like
do that, man.
I was like consider myself like a rhythm guitarist.
Yeah,
Dude, same.
I was more rhythm.
I enjoyed
bro.
doing rhythm too because
I love breakdowns.
Like
Yeah.
I would get asked to do lead, and that just let me know that I was better than those guys because I was straight rhythm, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I mean, I could play a few leads, and
Yeah.
like, you know, but.
I was
straight
really into
rhythm,
like learning
bro.
the Metallica Master of Puppets, bro. That
Hell
one had
yeah.
the best riffs, dude. And I would just listen to that album a lot and do a lot of the rhythm stuff.
Dude, I think every guitarist went through like a Metallica era, bro,
definitely,
for
man.
sure. Because
Definitely, dude.
For me, that was my first one, dude.
Yeah.
It was Metallica and then Misfits because that was a band that I saw that they were into.
Yep.
So I was like, what's up with these guys? And
Yeah.
I got into the Misfits, dog, like straight up,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Like, and it was that and those two bands for like the first 3-4 years
Yeah,
of my
for
guitar
sure,
career, bro. And then Slayer, dude.
Dude, I listened
Slayer
to Rain and
was
Blood a lot.
crazy
Yeah, Rain
Rain
jump,
and Blood,
bro. Like,
but that album I listened to a lot. Yeah,
Nah, dude, Rain and Blood's fucking fire,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I started off with those guys, those bands, man. And then from there, I kind of started getting into just different things, man. I was talking to you guys how I just
For sure, yeah.
can you do Cliffs of Dover?
No, man. But I always love that tune, bro. Yeah, Eric Johnson, man. Dude,
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one, bro.
Yeah.
Were you guys into Joe Satriani?
Fuck yeah,
a little
dude.
bit, man. I never had an album of his that I listened to.
I had one.
I had a little phase because my uncle, one of his favorite guitarists was Joe Satriani. So that's how kind of I got like, oh, let me check this guy out. And I kind of went on a thing, but I didn't go deep into the
Yeah.
Joe. But he was
Yeah.
a good guitar
I
player.
mean, he was good, but yeah, I also only had one album.
Yeah.
I mean, I got into it, and that was it.
Yeah.
Just that one.
I always
album.
liked his guitars though, bro. The guitars.
yeah,
they
yeah,
were-
really
they looked
cool.
so-
like spacey.
So do you-
Yeah, dude.
Do you
like,
own
real
guitars
crazy.
and stuff?
Yeah, man. I own quite a few, man. They don't
Yeah,
get used
I
much
bet,
anymore, man.
bro.
They don't
I
get used
bet.
much, but they're there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So, like it's my playing has declined, you know, like a good bit, but I still have them there and stuff.
Yeah.
What
do you own, man?
Oh, what, I was
okay.
gonna ask
All right,
you,
all right.
what are
I'll
some
tell
of
you.
yours?
Dude, the one I use the most is my Telecaster.
Okay.
I was never a Telecaster guy. A couple of years back, my buddy was leaving town. He had to move. And he's like, hey, man, I'm going to try and get rid of this so I don't have to take everything, you know? And he's like, you want to take it for $500? I was like, hey, bro, I'll take it, man. It's an American Telecaster. So I have that. I've got my favorite guitar, though, is an American Strat that I have. But right lately, dude, the last 6 months, it's just been under.
Fender guy.
Fender guy, bro. But I also have my least used guitar ever, bro. My Les Paul, dude.
Okay.
Gibson Les Paul under the bed, bro. The last
the
2 months,
classic
bro. Sad,
style.
bro.
I have a Gibson. an Epiphone Les Paul, bro.
I had one of those.
And then I have a guitar from the 1960s, bro.
Nice.
This was like a trainer's beginner guitar
Yeah.
type shit, dude. I forget the brand, but the bridge is made out of wood, bro. Like
Wow.
it's an old guitar, dog.
yeah.
And
remember seeing it.
and then my homeboy gave me a baby blue Fender Strat, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But it's so sad that they're just there.
And then the
they're under
acoustic
bed right now, man.
The acoustic, I play the acoustic
That's
more
right,
than
yeah.
anything. I'm always
I like
having
acoustic.
that.
Acoustics
bro.
are fun, man. I have
It's
a
got
single string
a
too.
shitload of stickers. So if you got stickers, send them this.
I got
way.
mine right here. Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
There you go.
There's a couple there for you. I got a Jackson.
Okay.
That was the most one that I've used in my playing. Like I used to be in a heavy band and shit like that. You know, played all the RGB. Well, this guy too has been in bands too, back in the day. I got a fucking. I don't know if you say Ibanez or Ibanez.
I've heard both.
I've
I've heard both.
I used to say Ibanez.
I say
when
Ibanez.
But I got
when I
a
was
7
little.
string from them, bro.
Oh, dude, I've never
I
owned
like
a 7
the-
string.
I like the heavy, the
looks
chunky
fun,
heavy,
dude.
bro.
I have a bass, and that's like similar, but I've never tried a 7 string.
I have another crazy ass shaped guitar. It's an Axel guitar. My uncle used to own a music shop, and he sent me actually some of the guitars that I have as gifts and stuff. You know, so that one is like a fucking like a 80s metal style like daggers
Okay.
type shit.
Yeah,
I'll show you guys
yeah.
pictures later. But I have one of those. I got an acoustic. I have a resonator
Ooh.
guitar.
That's another one I've
it's
never
like
played,
an
man.
acoustic, but
Yeah.
with the metal,
Yeah.
like fucking play some,
Yeah, some slide
the-
guitar.
Yeah, bro, yeah, some of that.
That bluegrass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, but I got some pretty good. I have the guitar, the first guitar I owned as well, bro.
Yeah?
Ever, like the one I got first in 8th grade.
What was that, man?
It was a Samick.
A Samick. Okay.
Samick,
I started
back
off
in the day,
on
a
a
Samick.
on a Squire Bullet. Right?
All right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but yeah, man.
Yeah, my first one was a Washburn.
Washburn was
Washburn,
fire,
yeah.
bro.
And
Back in the day.
I don't have that one. And then I had a Johnson, and then I had a Greg Bennett or some shit. And
shit.
it looks like an SG.
Okay.
I
SG's
still
fire.
have that one, but that one's not playable at all. I
Yeah.
fucked it up.
I had something similar. It was a J Tercer, and it looked like
Jay
a Les Paul.
Tercer.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
But
But it was like the name. It was like something else.
It was a solid body too.
I've
so,
I've always
I
liked
was
the
fire.
Les Paul body, bro. It's
Yeah,
pretty
man.
The Les
Dude.
Paul is
It's nice.
the
dude.
SG grew on me.
Okay,
dog.
it's cool.
Like I wasn't big on the SG body up until like senior year of high school. I always thought that was like a bitch ass guitar. Like I thought
Yeah.
it looked gay.
Yeah.
I liked
But-
the BC Rich bodies back in the day.
Yeah.
too.
BC Rich
Like
was
the
fire.
Bish, the Warlock, dude.
Oh,
those
yeah,
were
yeah, I
some
remember
fire
those.
bodies,
Yeah.
dude.
No, man. I forgot what I was gonna say, dude. Something about guitars, but it slipped my mind. Sorry, dude.
No, dude, but the SG. Speaking of SGs, I'm just gonna put it out there.
I remember. Sorry.
dude. I went to go see AC/DC this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, I
He
saw
sure
that,
fucking
dude.
did, man.
Nice.
Big shout out! Big shout
Nice.
out! It's one of my dad's favorite groups. You know, like rock groups. So when I was younger, I would hear a lot of like AC/DC and stuff like that. Of course, my dad's a real Mexicano, so he listens to a lot of Spanish music. But AC/DC was one of those bands that he just loved, bro.
Yeah.
You know. So growing up, listened to a lot of AC/DC, and then finally, the first time we see them was this weekend, bro.
Awesome, man. Where was that at, man?
At the Alamo Dome.
Okay.
Fire, bro.
Nice.
For them being in their 70s,
Yeah.
no bullshit, bro.
What did they open with, man?
If you want blood, it's
Okay,
like
yeah.
yeah, for sure. But dude, they played like 20 something songs,
Oh my gosh.
like 2.5 hours, no breaks.
Wow.
In their 70s, no breaks. Angus Young did a 15-minute guitar solo.
Dang, dude.
All over, running all over the stage, using the whole stage. I was impressed, bro. For them in their 70s,
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, me and my dad were kind of like, oh, let's see how they go. You know, they're already old and
Yeah,
stuff, but
yeah.
bro, crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, crazy.
That's crazy, man. Awesome, dude. What are your like top AC/DC tunes?
Oh, dude, You Shook Me All Night Long is
Yeah?
up there. I fucking love the energy of that song. My favorite song from them is For Those About to Rock, We
Okay.
Salute You.
Yeah.
They closed with that, bro. They brought cannons on
Dude.
stage,
Nice, man.
shooting them and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Me and my dad were like, my dad's like, I have goosebumps.
Oh,
and I was
man,
like,
that's awesome,
I was
dude.
like, I was enjoying him watching
Right.
the band because
I bet,
it's
man.
his favorite band, bro.
Yes,
It's the
yes.
band that got me into guitar, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
man.
watching
Angus Young,
your dad's inner child, bro.
Right.
It's like
dude,
watching.
right.
no bullshit. It was, bro, because he was like, you could tell
It's
he was like,
he didn't even know he was there with you, dog. Like he was there having the time of his fucking
but
life, bro.
I could tell
That's awesome,
I
bro.
could tell
Yeah,
he
man.
was enjoying the shit out of it, bro, and it made me happy, bro,
Yeah.
because like,
Great, man.
like it was just cool, like you know, like I grew
Great.
up
That's
with that.
fucking
That's a great
beautiful,
experience,
dude.
man.
Yeah,
that's
man,
awesome.
it was
man.
cool,
Great,
so
dude.
it's
Happy
super
for you, man.
dope.
Very happy, yeah.
But they played everything, bro. Like, of course, Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
You know, Hell's Bells. Hell's
Yes.
Bells was fire,
Yeah.
bro. Dude, they brought the big bell down on the stage and shit, bro.
Awesome, man.
It was cool, man. I hadn't listened to AC/DC like that in a while. Like we're hearing back to
Back
back
to back.
But dude, after seeing them live and their tone and their quality,
That's
how
just
they sounded,
rock and roll,
Yeah.
dude.
It was like everything was so clean, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Rock
Yeah.
and
super
roll,
clean.
dog. At its
We were blown
finest.
away, bro. We were like, fuck, bro, that was crazy. And I was like, damn. I was like, let me get some more ACDC in my fucking phone, bro.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, after that
Bro,
experience,
when I had seen John Party, that's how I felt. Like the audio quality of that concert was unmatchable. It was so perfect, and I can imagine AC/DC, dude.
Yeah.
it
man.
still sounded fucking
Imagine that,
clear.
dude.
It was crazy,
Like
bro.
as clear as headphones, and you're right, goddamn there, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It was
fucking
so
Yeah,
fucking
man.
It was
awesome,
so dope,
bro.
It was so dope, bro.
I love
What are some of your
AC/DC,
favorite
bro.
songs?
Dude, I think I'm more simple. I like Thunderstruck, bro. That's my favorite
that's
one.
Fire, of
Highway
course.
to Hell.
They're all fucking classic ballads,
Yeah, they're
bro.
so basic but so great, man.
Yeah,
And,
that's
know?
what it was, bro.
Yeah,
like
man.
it's like some easy riffs
Yes,
and stuff like that,
yeah.
but put together and everything.
It has that punch and that attitude, man. I get you, man. Yeah, bro. Cool, man. Well, awesome. I'm glad you got to experience that. That brought me back to when I was in 7th grade. Went to Borderfest. You guys you guys know about
Yeah,
Borderfest?
of
Yeah,
course,
man.
yeah,
Well,
for
growing up, bro, Borderfest used to be like, before it was what it is now, the State Farm, it used to be in the little park there in Hidalgo. And I think they had some, I'm thinking of the cancha. They had some, it was a little park called the Pavilion Park, right? They had an old stage on there, bro. And I was 12 years old and I saw Quiet Riot on that stage, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. And they still had a couple of the originals. Like Rudy Sarzo was on bass. He also
That's
played for
crazy.
Ozzy.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I forget the singer's name, bro. Kevin Dubrow, right? And dude, the few days after that, like you said, like your dad was like, I have goosebumps. I would just be thinking about the concert, bro, and I would get goosebumps, bro. They played like
Quiet Riot.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah.
Dude. So that was like one of those concerts that stuck with me, which I'm sure like this is gonna be for you, man. Yeah,
bro. This is imprinted in my mind
man.
already, bro. It's pretty fucking crazy, bro. And so how did we're talking about it, like you decided to go into teaching that? Bro?
Well, dude, check it out, man. I was a senior in high school, and I was like, dude, like, what am I gonna do next year, man? Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, man. Like, a lot of my students are the same way, man. Like,
I mean, a lot of people don't know.
dude.
In high school, that's such a you're young and you still don't know what to do, bro.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that, man.
More than anything,
yeah,
dude.
it wasn't even that, bro. It was just like I knew that I loved guitar and music. I was in band, the whole time, so I learned a lot about music.
What'd you play in band,
I
bro?
played French horn, bro. Yeah, a lot of people don't play French horn, man. So I get that reaction all the time. Like
That's kind of a
yeah, man. So when I was doing guitar on the side, and when I got to my senior year, and I was like, hey, well, I got to do something next year, man. What the heck? I found out you could do music, man. So I learned about UTB, bro, not UTRGV, UTB TSC back in the day, bro. Yeah, man, they have classical guitar there.
Where's that at?
That's over. Oh, man, you guys don't know UTB. Okay, shout out to UTB, bro.
UTB,
I'm gonna open up a can of worms, bro.
For sure, bro.
Okay, bro. Well, UTRGV now is the Edinburgh campus,
Yeah, for sure.
and the
Pan Am
Brownsville
and shit.
campus, right? Well, back then it was Pan Am,
Yeah.
and then back then the Brownsville campus was UTB, University of Texas, Brownsville, but it was merged with a smaller college, Texas Southwest College, so it was a UTB TSC. Right, it was just one university.
Yeah.
But then when UTRGV happened, they kind of merged Edinburgh and Brownsville. So now all of them are just UTRGV.
Okay.
Right. I think UTB is still its own thing, though. So I think that may need to be correct on that. But anyways, man, long story short, I got into that program for classical guitar because I love guitar, bro. So I started studying that, and I slowly stopped doing electric and just nothing but classical guitar throughout college. And then when I graduated, I had my degree in music, and they were smart over there, man. The professors, they were like, hey, man, when you graduate here, graduate with your education degree. Because if you're doing music in college, chances are at some point, even if you don't do it right away, you're going to have to be a teacher, man. So since I graduated college, I graduated with my college degree in education, and I became an educator, bro. And I've just been doing that, man.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I've been teaching for 14 years now, man. Doing a little bit of everything. Did some band, did some elementary music, and then eventually I found this guitar gig, and there you go, bro. I get to do guitar.
How do you like teaching? Like the whole teaching aspect?
It's great, man. It's got a lot of great things, but I mean, it's got a lot of great challenges too, bro. It's like a mix of both worlds, bro, and all in one backpack, dude. And
have you come across somebody where you're just like, this ain't for you,
bro? I make it so simple, dude, that majority of the times that doesn't happen. But there are some students who just
I mean, because it's not for everybody, bro.
It's not even that. It's
so
not,
like, how do you handle that shit?
Dude,
like when it's not for everybody, you get that fucking dumbass that shows up and we're like.
Yeah. I find something that works for everybody, man. So like, if a student like can't get the chords down, the strumming, I'll be like, all right, man, play the tambourine, dude, on the beat. And even if you get them to play on the beat, bro, you're like, hey, man, they learned something new, and they're still contributing to the group, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and sometimes that happens, and I find something small for them to do, and eventually they're able to pick up the guitar because they start to drive, towards something, man. Yeah, and then
like with guitar, bro, it's easy to just focus on that. Like as a guitarist, as someone who's played guitar and sang, and who has been self-conscious about their vocals, like, bro, playing guitar is easy to just be like, you ain't gotta fuck with nobody,
Dude,
You just
yeah.
gotta hear the bass and the drums,
Yeah.
and let the singer do whatever the fuck he does, and you just play your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's easy to lock in.
Yeah, man.
But that's why I ask, bro, because I mean, for some people, it's not. You
It's
know what I'm
difficult,
saying?
man.
Yeah,
And
different
it's
people
difficult.
don't
And you know, as a teacher, you have the challenge of like, all right, how do I get my students to learn? And how do I teach these students who
How do I level with them?
Right,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, man. You find something that will drive them, that will get them going, even if it's just keeping a beat on the tambourine and then change them to the claves, and then they're like, hey, I can do several instruments. I can do guitar, man. And you know, it doesn't always work, man. Sometimes for different reasons, people just can't get it, man. But that doesn't mean we sing in our ensemble too, man. That I teach at Estudiantina, so they play guitar.
I took Estudiantina in high school, bro.
Where'd you go to high school, man?
Elsa.
Okay, they have. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They have good programs like that over there, and well, that's what we do. So singing is the next challenge, man. Now the guitar stuff happens easier for my students now because I guess they're like, hey, this is the easy part. The singing part is where I have to sing and expose, man.
Yeah,
like,
I was
hey.
playing the fucking-
And dude, I have more trouble with that, dude. Me personally, I have trouble singing, and I have trouble getting students to sing. Like,
Well, what's something that you can sing, dog? Like, what's a
dude.
song? Hey,
karaoke
we're in class right now.
Hey, but I need a
Homie.
guitar first, bro.
We're in class right now. We'll load up an acoustic track or whatever. What's something you feel like you can sing?
Dude, nah, you can't put me on the spot like that, bro.
We can.
Dude. Yeah, you can. That's the thing. I don't know, man. That's pretty good. I don't have to think about that. What is? Give me some recommendations. Some
Something like from Bruno Mars.
Oh, I don't know any Bruno
Hey,
Mars, man. I don't know any Bruno Mars, dude.
Okay.
Some
Nah.
Selena, bro.
I
Some
can probably do Selena.
If you could do some
Okay,
Selena.
let's see.
But
Maybe
let's give him a
some
male.
George Strait,
Late
maybe.
at night
Okay,
when
all right. We can do some
our
Alan
world-
Jackson.
Alan Jackson. I'm more of a George Strait guy, bro. I
Okay,
don't know.
George
But-
Strait.
I like George
But
Strait.
Let's try some George Strait.
All right, man. Well, hey, if you guys
Let's
want to
see.
suffer through me singing, then sure, by all means.
We
bro.
surely do.
do the George Strait. I love George Strait.
Yeah,
Sure
man.
do.
Yeah, bro. I grew up on country music, man. My parents would listen to K-Tex 100.3,
Yeah,
right?
K-Tex.
I love
man.
K-Tex.
Classic.
And
for sure.
before that, 94.5 K-Frog, bro.
Yeah,
Remember that?
K-Frog, yeah.
My grandma had a yellow mug with K-Frog on there, bro.
Back in the days.
Yeah, bro. And then I think that was my first like music vibe, country music, bro.
Country
So I grew up
music.
with like
Alright,
Garth
nice.
Brooks and George
Garth
Strait.
Brooks is
you
fire.
know? Yeah, man.
George Strait is cool.
Alan Jackson, Clint Black,
Yeah, yeah.
And growing up, my tios were always blasting like I don't know what I guess it's norteño music, but like Los Tigrillos.
Yeah. Of
course,
And,
for sure.
I'm from
That was always around in the
yeah.
family. Like, you they had that
Yeah.
one uncle
That
that was blasting
Nathaniel,
that and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
for sure.
Yeah, and then-
where are you from?
I'm from Hidalgo, man. I grew up in Hidalgo.
All right.
And I was there till high school. Moved to Brownsville for college. And then after college, met my wife. We both moved to Harlingen, and we've been living there since last 10 years, something like that. Yeah.
Awesome.
10 years,
Harlingen.
damn.
Yeah.
So, bro, we kind of touched base on this earlier, and I said I wanted to bring it up when we were doing this. So, I don't know a lot of people from Hidalgo, dog.
Yeah, I don't, man.
What is there to do there?
Dude, absolutely nothing. There's more now, man. There's more now. So let me tell you what I would do when I was a kid in Hidalgo, bro. I would go out with my bike, bro, and my cousins and I would just cruise the blocks, man. Out in this hot sun that we didn't feel back then, I guess. But we would just do that, man. In middle school, started hanging out with once again, shout out to Aaron if you're listening, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, man. We would, get together, play PS2, bro, GTA,
PS2, fire.
yeah, man. So, yeah, there wasn't a lot to do in Hidalgo, man. If you wanted to do something, you had to go to, like, McAllen, and that's where,
What would you do with McAllen, bro?
me personally, man, I would go a lot to Barnes and Noble.
All right,
the
all right.
mall is always there, even if you don't buy anything. The
people watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Man, what else would we do, bro? That's pretty much it, man. It was real chill. as a
See,
kid,
and like
man.
for me, like that was interesting for me at least to want to ask because like I don't know a lot of people from that area.
No,
like,
man.
Like everyone that I know either grew up in the PSJA or in like McAllen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like to meet somebody more or less my age and like from an area that has been around
Yeah,
as
man.
long.
Dude, yeah.
Like to me, like when I hear about people being from like Las Milpas and like that area,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I didn't even know you existed.
Yeah,
dog. Like
dude.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's weird. Not like no offense.
No, I get you, man. Because
But it's just like a side of the valley that for people like me is like We didn't even know that was there.
Yeah,
You know what
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and it's always been like that, man. Las Milpas is another place you mentioned. Yeah, dude, it's always been like that. Hidalgo and Las Milpas. Actually, we went to school together. They combined. Us to Hidalgo ISD, man. And yeah, man, it's always been like that. Just people don't really know much about it, man. They know Ramon Ayala and they know Borderfest.
That's it. That's it. And that's why I wanted to know, dude. Like, what the fuck is there to do?
And
like, you go to Stars, dog. Like, we meet up at Stars.
Yeah, man, pretty much, man.
Good meetup.
Yeah, dude, you would have to
meetup.
go somewhere else, man. I mean, now there's more to do in McAllen than there was before, bro. There's a lot of businesses that popped up in the
Bro,
last.
I
Now
trip
there's so
like
much shit.
earlier we were talking about like Dave's. Like, I'll go to Dave's off the expressway. And I trip when I see a bunch of young people there. I'm like, this is what y'all do? Like fucking nerds, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
man.
Like, you know,
I think
like,
it's the world has kind of like, you know, like it's not the fucking raw area, like the raw era anymore. You know, like it's kind of like
no, dude. Like I mean, alcohol companies
It's
have
on the decline,
suffered
for sure.
have suffered because
a lot of people aren't
like-
drinking as much anymore.
like the younger generation and people even of our time are just cutting back on the consumption.
Yeah, man.
So-
Yeah.
So that's awesome, bro. You know
it's
what
pretty
I'm saying?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah. That's why you got all these crazy places opening up.
But
and shit,
that's
bro.
why they got. I mean, I don't know how you are on like food and like what you eat, like as far as dyes and
Yeah.
natural flavors and all this kind of shit. But like to me, I look out on all that kind of shit, and it's like when you cut this out, like now they're attacking you in this way. Where like just like a couple weeks ago, you couldn't even eat lettuce, dog,
Yeah.
because you were getting fucking chorro through lettuce, dog.
That's
Like,
what
you
I've
know
been
I'm saying?
hearing,
Like,
right? Like,
Yeah, I've
like
been
all
heard-
this crazy stuff.
Yeah, luckily I don't have experience. And you know what, man? Now that I eat lettuce all the time, like I've noticed how much lettuce I eat. I was like, hey, dude, I didn't realize. Like 3 times I was holding this lettuce and I was like, hey, what if this is the lettuce that gets me sick? And then I realized, like, hey, that's like the 3rd time I asked myself.
You never
that.
know,
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
yeah.
you never know what they're spraying on the fucking
yeah,
vegetables,
yeah.
on the fruits. Like we
Yeah.
just get them at the
That's-
store. Like it's crazy.
personally, that's why I think it's cool to like try and shop as local as
Yeah,
you
bro,
can,
for
man,
sure.
and
For
hit up
sure.
the landmarks, Sundays,
Yeah.
farmers market.
Farmers markets are pretty cool.
Oh, yeah,
You
man,
can
I've
find
been to
lot
a
of
couple,
stuff.
yeah.
A lot of natural stuff. Do you grow stuff?
I've been growing chile like del monte. I've been
Awesome.
growing. Right now, last night I planted some sweet potatoes.
Oh, shit.
Then
dude.
I have some red peppers, some corn, some pumpkin.
All right.
And then I have a few bug eating plants, dog.
bug eating plants.
They eat bugs and like even small lizards, bro.
Oh,
like
wow.
they're cool, bro.
That's
cool,
crazy.
man.
Yeah,
Nice,
I've been planning. a lot
Awesome,
of
man.
shit, Yeah.
I have a couple of friends who plant some stuff as well, man. I think one of them is doing strawberries, and another friend is doing some other sort of vegetables. I'm not too sure, but yeah, man. I think a lot more people are doing that now, right?
Yeah, dude.
yeah. What about
I
you,
mean,
man?
I definitely want to get into it. I have like thoughts and stuff, and I even hit up Johnny because he built like this badass, like, what was it, dude? A fucking
I have a big old planner, bro. Like,
Oh,
I mean, I build planners. Like, I mean, if y'all are interested, let me know. Customized
Yeah.
planners, you know, to your whatever size
I
you
want one. I hit him
but
up. I'm like,
what about bird feeders, dude? You build those?
I do bird feeders.
Oh.
And all that. I do from coasters to whatever you want, my
Oh
guy.
man, okay, dude. I might hit you up. I'm looking for a bird feeder that's like the square ones that are like that have those 4 chains.
sure, for
you
sure,
know?
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that, man. Cool.
That's
I
fire.
got you, dude.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah,
Nice,
dude,
man.
I definitely want to get into just plants in general,
Yeah.
bro. Like I've tried it a couple times, but I wasn't as serious, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like I tried it and then like they died and I'm like, fuck this shit, you know,
man.
like whatever.
Yeah.
But like now that, you know, as you get older, you get more like you
Yeah.
want to do stuff like that and
Yeah.
stuff like
Dude,
that.
my days off consist of me being outside,
Awesome, man.
just like watering the plants or moving them around and repotting them.
That's
or
great, man.
That's
you know,
awesome.
That's
dude.
great. Yeah, dude.
Damn, I want to get into it,
Dude,
man.
I've been on the complete opposite, bro. My days off consist of me just on the couch, bro. Like it's so like I
It
gotta
happens, bro. It
I gotta
happens
grow
for
out of
sure.
it, man.
Yeah, you need that.
Dude,
sometimes.
do you like
yeah,
watching
like-
movies and stuff?
Oh, yeah, man.
Because you said you like all those like
Yeah,
directors and
bro.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, and Scorsese,
What are,
Tarantino.
like, what are some of your favorite flicks?
Favorite
bro?
flicks? I mean, Pulp Fiction, man. It's got to
Okay.
be up there, you
That's
know?
up there.
Yeah,
That's
there's
awesome.
it's typical, but it's there, dude. Let's see. If I had to choose one Scorsese one, oh, man, it's going to be Goodfellas or Departed. One of those two, bro. Yeah.
Goodfellas is always fire.
I
bro.
love it,
to
man.
watch that.
Yeah. Kubrick, oh man, The Shining's cool, but I like 2001. It can get a little lengthy, man. Man, just a lot of things, bro. Yeah,
I'm a big sci-fi guy, bro.
Yeah, like what kind of sci-fi? Like old school, new school, everything.
Just good sci-fi, bro.
Yeah.
Like I like it. Like I like seeing movies about like space and stuff.
Okay.
You know, like that's why the like Project Hail Mary. Like
Oh,
one of the recent ones that came out.
Okay, I read the
Fire,
book, man.
bro.
I read the book, and I heard the movie was really good, but I haven't
Fire.
watched it yet.
I
yeah.
recommend that one for sure, bro. But I got my sci-fi started watching like the Alien movies and
Okay.
stuff. You know,
Yeah. Dude,
like stuff like that.
The first movie that I was like into, that you'd watch repeatedly, man, is Terminator 2, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
bro.
That was a
Yeah.
repeat
That's
back in
a
the
good
day.
one,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
That's
every
an
time,
amazing movie.
Every time we would go to Blockbuster back, which wasn't very often for us,
Fuck
but
yeah,
back
dude.
then I would rent
Blockbuster was
Terminator
fire.
2.
we had to say
dude.
it, bro. Blockbuster was
Yeah.
amazing, bro. It was
Yeah,
fucking cool.
Nah, mine was a Scarlet Letter, bro.
Scarlet Letter.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's that?
You fucking kill all the Jews.
What's that?
Scarlet Letter.
I haven't seen it.
It's an old novel, man. About I think back in the day they would like sew the letter A onto people who committed adultery,
Oh,
and I think it's
shit.
about like a character. I've never read it, so correct me if you know, bro. But I don't know if you're
Check it out.
yeah, bro. He's pop quizzing right now, bro.
I've never seen it, bro.
Nah? Yeah.
Find out next Monday.
Oh, there you go, dude. Chapter
Movie
1. Chapter
review.
1 next Monday.
Movie review, book review.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You guys read a lot or lots of movies?
I read a lot of Instagram captions.
All right. Yeah.
Nah, dude. I mean, the last books that I've read completely
Mm-hmm.
were like years back, bro. I haven't read a book like from beginning to end in a long time. I'll pick one up every now and then, but I never finish it, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
It's hard to, bro. What about you, man? You read?
Yeah, I've read all the books that ever existed.
Oh yeah, dude. Dang, bro.
All of them.
He's the Wikipedia,
Damn, bro,
the
that's
Wikipedia
wild,
of
bro.
books.
So,
Bro.
like, tell me a
You're
book.
AI, bro.
Tell me a book, and I'll tell you about it.
Little Women.
Oh, okay.
It's about Little Women.
I've never even read that one, so I don't know.
I thought that
I
was a
have.
movie.
I've
yeah.
seen it. I've seen it.
And in a nutshell, it's about Little Women.
No, dude, I was a big magazine person.
Oh,
you
man.
know, like magazines
Yeah,
were
yeah.
you know,
What-
back in the day, the Circus, Hit Paraders,
Guitar
Thrasher,
World for me, bro.
Thrasher
Okay.
was a big one for me. bro.
Thrasher was fire.
Thrasher magazine was crazy. For me.
Nintendo Power, bro.
Okay, Nintendo.
That was one for me.
The
And
Nintendo-
Guitar World, yeah, bro.
Yeah, the Nintendo magazines were
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
I used to be much more of a gamer, man, but I think I made it to like PS2, man. And after that, like I kind of that's when I hit college, I think, and I started doing a lot of studying. So
My girl's a much more bigger gamer than
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, dude, I get on there once in a while now, and I play this game, Skate.
okay,
It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, bro. I love it. There's Skate 4. Is out
Skate
now.
is awesome.
dude,
Yeah,
I
Skate is awesome.
I need to find something like that because we used to play Tony Hawk Underground a lot
For
on
sure,
PS2,
bro.
And the
This is
soundtrack,
like-
bro, was great.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, dude. We've talked about it so many times.
Yeah, dude.
The Tony Hawk
Yes.
soundtracks,
Yeah.
amazing, bro.
Yeah, man. So I've been looking for something. I have a PS4, but I don't use it very often.
They have
my buddies
Skate
and
for
I,
that, bro.
yeah,
They have Skate.
Okay,
It's
I
an
gotta check
awesome.
it out.
I
man.
recommend the game.
Cool,
dude.
man.
Awesome game.
Cool.
Skate.
I gotta check that out, dude. Yeah. Yeah, my buddies and I used to play Modern Warfare a bit, but not too much anymore, you know. So
I got big into God of War, bro.
my buddy
Back
would
in
always
the
tell me
day.
about that one, and
Back in the day, like
yeah.
when it came out and
Yeah.
shit, that was a crazy game, bro.
I
That was
started
awesome.
it a couple of times, and like you, I never.
It's
finished
long,
it.
bro.
Yeah,
it's
man.
long.
Yeah.
That game you gotta fucking play for like days,
Yeah,
bro. Like
Dude,
if you want to
okay,
fucking.
I got into Skyrim, like, and I had a
Okay,
session like that.
I've
where I was
heard
playing
about it, but I've never played it.
I was playing it for days, and then like I just stopped one day and like never picked it up again. Yeah, dude, you get into that habit of like, man, I can't finish this right now, bro. You know, back then we could sit around and play video games for 10 hours. That was awesome,
of
man.
course.
Yeah,
Back
you
in
know?
the day, bro, Street Fighter.
I don't think I ever got to do that, bro.
No?
It was like play
Like
a game
game?
straight like
No.
that. No.
Oh,
you
man.
should one of these days, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Well, I've only done that one time, but like growing up, I never got to do that. But when I worked from home during COVID,
Uh-huh.
I played the GTA, the 5,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
That's the only game I've ever finished ever, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool, but that was it.
yeah.
I've never done it again, and I've always kind of wanted to, but I just don't know what game.
I mean, you'll know if you want to continue the game after a while, because there's games that I've started and I'm like, all right, this ain't
it's
for
like
me,
a
bro.
struggle to get.
This
man.
ain't for me.
Yeah.
So, but there's what if one catches you, bro, and you want to keep playing it. Like one of the recent Star Wars games that came out, got me, bro. The one with the red head, I forgot the name. It's like Star Wars something.
Yeah.
But part one, that one like got me drawn in. Like I haven't in so many years, and I played that from beginning to end, bro. And I was like, damn. I was like, I haven't done that in a long time, you know.
Yeah, that's cool, man. When I first got my PS4, I kind of got like that with Call of Duty, man. Like those,
Okay.
and I would play multiplayer every day, man. And it was just like that. Like, oh man, I got into it. But then after that stopped, I'd have little bouts here and there. But
There's not a lot of games that draw
man.
me in, especially the time and stuff. You know, like you got
man.
time to do stuff
Yep.
and everything. But were you a skater back in the day?
No, man, I never was, man. I was always
All right.
afraid of like breaking my hand or something, dude. Because I'm clumsy, dude. I'm not gonna be on a skateboard. I tried a little bit, like a couple of weeks, and it was like, nah,
That's
I'm
not for
good,
me.
bro. Yeah,
That's
man.
not for me.
But I always liked, the skate culture and the music, bro. And
course, bro.
and Thrasher, dude. Yeah, when you say Thrasher, like, yeah, that's one thing that I never think about. Like, oh yeah, I used to like watching those magazines a lot, man. Looking at those
for
pictures
sure.
a lot. Yeah, man. So. And I've gone to the skate park in Brownsville a couple times, and it's cool. It's kind of you try to emulate like stuff like that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dude, it's fun, man. It's something fun to shoot. I started doing some video with the gimbal and stuff, and I started going to the skate park because there was always people there. After work, I'd take my gimbal to work with me, and after work, I'd go down the street to the Brownsville skate park
Catch
and
some vids and
gotta
stuff.
get some videos. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's another thing that's cool to keep my eye on, with photography.
That's really cool, man. Photography. I've always liked photography. You know, like I don't do it as much, but there's like some things that I want to do, like or like I've always had ideas about like taking pictures and making prints. A lot of cool things like that. But I mean,
Yeah, bro. Like I've always been into like especially with skating, dog. Like all I could really do was ollie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I had a bunch of homies that like recording them or taking photos. And I remember even back since high school, dog. Like I took my girlfriend at the time, back in high school for her quinceañera. I did her photo shoot and I took her photos and stuff. And there were cool photos that were used for like the invitations, the big old frame when you walk in.
classic.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
So I mean, but more with nature, dude. Like for like the last maybe 10 plus years, dog. Like I've always been more into like photographing nature. You know what I'm saying? Or just raw images of people.
Yeah,
where
man.
like they don't know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
like candid. type shit.
candid. Exactly. Cool, dude. Awesome. Do you practice photography? Like,
My homeboy Nate, he's done a lot of shit for the pod and for us individually. He's sent me some cameras, bro. But
Nice.
like everything that I've ever done and edited and posted has just been through a phone, bro. Like,
okay. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And like I said, man, the phone started me off, and you can get a lot of good stuff with that, man. There's people who shoot only on phones, man, and they got great stuff, dude. Sometimes it pisses you off because you're like, man, I spent all this money on my camera.
on cameras, right? Yeah. So I know, like, in the field, like, people like me are probably like, people that spend money like that feel like, oh, fuck this guy. But like, to me, it's all about the love. You
Yeah,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
and
whatever you like, whatever you
There's
like to
always,
shoot with.
there's always gonna be people like that, like, oh, that's not the right way to do it.
like
But-
I
Yeah,
take pictures
but
of spider webs and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like,
That's
oh,
fire,
that looks
bro.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That's cool.
like,
But then there's always the people that are like, hey, man, yeah, that's cool, So I try to
Yeah,
be
of
I try to be
course.
part of that group.
like
you know?
I have
Hey,
a lot
man,
of shit, bro, that like so much stuff that I don't post or share at all.
Ah, you should,
know what
man.
I mean, like
you should, dude.
at all.
I always like seeing like the stories pop up or like on Instagram and stuff where it's like they're shooting in like antique cameras and stuff. Bro.
Oh, I've seen some
like
few of
where they
those,
like this past for the World Cup,
Uh-huh.
like those posts that are like shooting the World Cup in this camera from the 40s
I
or
saw
some
that.
shit.
I saw something
Like,
similar to
Dude,
that.
Crazy.
Nate, one of the cameras that I have, it was used in like one of the 70 Olympics. You know
Wow.
what I mean? Like that actual camera that he's
Are they
given me
film
is, like,
cameras or like are they?
I think that one's film,
cameras.
right?
Yeah, wow,
for sure,
They're,
film.
they're, he's given me two, and both are film.
Wow.
But one's a little more like advanced, kind of
Okay,
newer. But that
yeah.
one, it was used like back in the I don't know which Olympic, but like I
Okay.
remember he told me, and I'm like, that's cool, bro.
Oh, dude, that's cool, man. I've never shot on a film camera, bro. I mean, back when I was a kid in the 90s, you know.
For sure.
With the Kodak and stuff like that. But nah, man.
I have 2 disposable cameras there, bro.
Yeah?
That are still new.
Okay, that unopened?
So
yeah.
I still have them.
Cool,
dude.
man.
I'm waiting for like a dope day or something cool to
that'd be cool, man.
to shoot with like the disposable cameras.
Yeah.
Those Kodak ones.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, man. I've seen some people do something similar. Like they buy those because the film's expired, so it gives it like a different look, you know.
Yeah.
Like so they like to shoot. I think I've seen a video of people buying those unopened and then shooting with them, and kind of like that one's trying to see what they look like and stuff. Yeah, dude.
That's awesome, dude. And how did you start like getting into shooting cameras? I mean, shooting airplanes.
Dude. This summer actually it just started, man. I was my first week of summer, man. So I think I was just doing some stuff around Harlingen. I was like, man, I want to be creative today, bro. I'm gonna leave the house and do something. And I ended up by this like reservoir that they have in Harlingen, and it was called they call it Lake Harlingen, right? But it's just kind of like a reservoir, man. And I was there. I really wasn't getting much. I was looking at ducks and stuff. And then I saw some planes flying over, man. And I had a lens with me that was kind of long enough to be like, hey, I can get a frame here or there.
Yeah.
And then that day I was like, hey, man, like we have a freaking airport here in Harlingen, man. Like, let me just go by over there tomorrow morning. So the next day I was up there and I was just waiting. Like, there's a cool little farm road where it goes right next to where the planes descend as they're landing,
dope,
bro. So I've gotten a couple shots there. And then after that, I was like, okay, where can I get some leaving, you know? So I've been driving around that block area for a while and trying to just find like what spots work. Some of them work. Some of them are like, dude, like, you know. But yeah, man, that's how I got into aviation, man. Just by accident. Something I saw one day and I was like, hey, let me try shooting that, bro. You know, so
That's awesome, dude. And so like, do people hire you for photo shoots and stuff?
dude, not as much.
Or are you not like going that angle?
I try
much
to, man, but it does take a lot of work to like reach out to people and to hear back from people and stuff, man. So I don't think I do it as hard as I should. If I really wanted to take it seriously as a business, I know some photographers that do, man, and they do a really good job of it, man. But no, man, right now my only steady like paying gigs or steady gigs period are with Combat Colt, dude. I do them like once a month or
They're fire pics,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
Especially that this past one at Cena.
Yeah, man.
That was
a great
brutal,
show,
bro.
man.
That
dude.
looked amazing,
Yeah, they
bro.
always put on a great show, man.
The pictures look wild, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man.
awesome.
And I have gotten a couple of portrait sessions here and there. I've been working with lights now and like trying to figure out how to make everything like look, you know, like
for
professional,
sure, for
man.
sure.
So I have like I did a portrait for my cousin's engagement. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see some on there, 145 photo. And I was like, man, dude, when I saw those, I was like, hey, like I pulled this off, you know, like it made me think like, hey, dude, you know, I know what I'm doing, man.
That's
so yeah,
awesome.
it's something that I want to try
That's
and push
awesome
more,
to
man.
see like your work and then be like, hey, bro, like, you know,
Yeah, man. It's a
it
great
looks
feeling,
good,
dude.
you know?
Yeah,
it
man.
looks cool.
Yeah, dude. So I'm trying to, you know, get out there, man. Trying to maybe get some more clients. You know, if anybody's out there sees my work on Instagram, let me know, dude. If you guys are interested in collaborating, dude. Tomorrow,
fire pics.
we're gonna go. I'm gonna have my 2 little cousins do a portrait. You know.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
My cousin hit me up like, hey, can you meet tomorrow to get some photos going? Yeah, man. You know, I'm always down to work with people, dude. You know, I grew up in Hidalgo, like we said, man. So there wasn't a lot to do there, man. So
Yeah.
I always felt like, hey, man, I'd be cool to be in a band growing up. But like, you know, there's like 3 other people that you might know, and when can you all get together? You know, so yeah, man, it's always cool to collaborate with people and get something going, man.
And like, what have been your favorite things to shoot, dude?
Well, I started with music, man, like I said, so bands were always a good thing for me. I've shot so many good musicians, man, like, you know, and that's when I started to see like, hey, man, my art's pretty good, man. I can pull this off, man. So doing music helped me out, man. I like shooting my puppies all the time, bro. We have 3 puppies at home. Toby, Dumpling, Cupcake. Shout out to those guys.
Dope names, dope
Yeah,
names.
man. So yeah, man, I just try to shoot very many things, man. I'm sorry, I forgot your initial question. Yeah, we started talking about.
No, I would say that what's been your favorite thing to shoot?
Oh, my favorite thing. Yeah, sorry, man. Oh,
you're
dude,
good,
just so many things, man. So many things.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really
man,
choose
the
one
Combat
thing.
Colt, bro, has just become my thing to shoot, and I feel that I do a good job at it, and I do consistent work with it, man. And I think that really like pushes me to want to do it more, you know. So I think I would say that's my favorite. Plus, the subject is great, man. Like people fighting, bro, for theater, you know. It's like, man, what other
It's
subjects?
awesome, bro.
What other
Like-
subjects
like-
could you want?
I know, bro.
And then the way they do it with Cena with the lighting, bro. Like, dude, when the student, or sorry, the students, when the
very
talent
good.
enters, bro,
You're in teacher mode.
It's great.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
in
bro.
teacher mode.
Next week, bro. I know, man. And
you've had the summer off,
yeah,
right?
bro. So this is my creative time, bro.
Did you do
summertime.
anything fun in the
Dude, yeah, man. Yeah. Went to Colorado with my wife, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, we were there for about...
I've been there one time, bro.
Yeah, it was great, man.
Where'd you stay at? Like,
we
what
stayed
city
in...
or-
Oh, man, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but some people might correct me. Estes Park? Estes Park?
Okay, I don't know.
Anyways, man, it was great. It was right next to the national park there, bro. So every morning we would get up and we would just go and do different trails, drive everywhere. Man, it was great, man.
The one time I've been to Colorado has been awesome. Bro.
Yeah, it was a great
I really
experience,
enjoyed
man.
it.
Yeah,
like I
man.
really liked the scenery out there.
Yes, man.
It was cool, bro.
Yeah,
I went to Red Rocks, bro.
Oh, okay,
I went to
cool.
Red Rocks. I was out there for 420 week,
Okay.
1 week, and
Yeah.
I went to Red Rocks because there was a concert.
Okay.
And we went to go see like Redman and Method Man, and,
Nice.
Currency,
Yeah.
and like Suicide Boys, like a whole bunch of. It was crazy, but it was at that venue, bro. Is so wild, bro. Like I had never been to
It's-
a venue so crazy. like that, dude.
It's great, man. We didn't see anybody there. Actually, there was somebody playing, but it was like a small concert. But we saw the venue, man, and it was great, man. It's really
dude.
nice, dude. Yeah, man. There's a lot to see over there. The thing is, everything's so curvy over there, bro. So like every speed limit is like 35 miles an hour compared to here 75. It was rough to get through sometimes, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I remember I'm all dumb, bro, because I'm out there, right? And I'm like, I loved it so much, bro. I was like, man, how much are apartments here, bro? Like,
dude,
yeah, like I started doing that,
yeah.
and then I see the price. I'm like, never mind,
yeah.
bro. It's
My
cool,
wife
it's
and I
cool.
do that at every
It's
vacation,
cool.
bro. Yeah,
Like,
we do the same
it's
thing.
cool, dude.
Yeah, be like, oh, we got it good over there, man. Just come here once a week or every year, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
man. Yeah, dude. We've been doing a lot of travel lately, man. My wife and I, man. So last year we went to Japan, dude, in the summer. That
that's
was
even
great, bro.
crazier,
It was
bro.
wonderful, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my wife, bro, for helping me embrace all these things, bro. Because I'm from Hidalgo, like I said, bro. I was indoors all the time, shelled up, man.
I hear a lot. I mean, I listen to podcasts and stuff, so I hear a lot about people that go to Japan and stuff, and they say it's
Dude,
awesome.
it's
bro.
great, man. The culture's great. Everybody's real polite and stuff, real nice, man. It was awesome, dude, and so much
The
to
food,
see.
like,
Where'd you go, dude? Like, because I know there's some areas that are like very touristy, and then there's
We stayed in a city called Shinjuku, and it was pretty cool, man. It was like a Times Square kind of place. It was very like active city-wise. We went to Kyoto and then to Nara, and then we stayed in Tokyo a couple of days as well, man. So we were around those areas, man. A lot of these places I had never heard of. I heard of
sure,
Tokyo, bro, and it was like great, man. Every city had the one that we stayed at. We made it a point to stay at different areas, and every one of them had its own little like vibe, man. Like the first one was like very New Yorky, very city, man. We stayed like more of a greenery place, farmy area. Dude, it was really hot over there, surprisingly, dude.
Yeah?
Like Texas heat hot, bro. I
Oh,
was like,
shit.
man, I was like, hey, we came over here to get away from this, man. No, dude, it was crazy. But dude, it was a great experience, man. Nice, and got to do a lot of photography, bro.
Did you try like stuff out there that you've never tried
Dude,
before?
there's food that we still talk about, my wife and I now, like 2 years later, bro. But we went to this one place, man. We got back late one day from a road trip we took over there, and we found this place that sold ramen, dude. It was just a place that we walked into, and it had like a little basement area that we sat at, and this guy served us ramen. And dude, it was the best ramen ever, bro. It was like, man, it was just one of those things. Like I'm gonna remember this dish for the rest of my life, bro.
sure, dude.
Yeah, but there was a lot of good food over there, bro. Yeah.
That's all. You take a lot of pictures out there? Or?
I did, man. I did. We were in a hurry and everything, so I didn't take as many. I still have some that I haven't even like edited, probably.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, man, it's just like a lot of times I forget to take pictures, man. You kind of just want to,
live in the moment.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
sure.
Yeah, dude. And sometimes my wife will want to pause for me, and I'm like, nah, man, let's enjoy this, and the pictures will be there later.
Yeah, that's sick,
yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah.
Japan's crazy.
It's great,
bro.
man.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We've also been in New York a few times, man.
Okay.
And New York's great. Have you guys ever been to New York, man?
No, I've never been to the east. I go to the west.
Okay.
To like the
All right.
Cali.
Yeah,
area.
never been-
I got family out there.
Okay, cool.
I was born out
That's
there.
one thing we haven't done, man. Cali.
The west side out there. I like it, bro. In California, there's a lot of good scenery, bro.
I bet,
And then if
man.
you go to like I think you would like they have a lot of like parks out there, but like the redwood parks,
Okay.
like
Oh,
trees and
yeah,
stuff,
man.
where
Yeah.
the trunk of the trees
Yes.
are like
huge, humongous.
like the
yeah.
size from this to this,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
that type of style of shit. Like it's so crazy to see that in person.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like your mind's like holy shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
there definitely was giants here back in the day. I'm a Giant believer, bro. I think there was some.
Yeah?
I think there was some Giants.
All right, man.
Here,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, you and my wife would have a good conversation. And my dad on Bigfoot, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about like giant people, bro.
Yeah,
like for sure there was like, I don't know, man. It's just so crazy.
Well, I
to
mean,
think
look
of back
at
in the
basketball players, dog. I mean, that's giant people on
That
their
is
own.
giant
You know
people
what I'm
already,
saying?
bro.
Like,
That is pretty
man.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. You guys follow basketball?
Nah, not really. Football,
Any
bro.
sports? Okay, what-
football.
what-
The Niners. Bro.
Niners? Oh, dude.
Ever since birth,
Dude.
I've been a Niner fan.
Joe Montana, bro. My
Love
first great
it.
quarterback. Yeah.
Love it, bro.
Yeah.
Love it. Steve Young.
Yeah,
Love
yeah.
it. I like. Don't get me started on the Niners, bro.
Nah, man.
Football season's coming up.
Yeah.
Start talking about the football season. Oh no, but yeah, Niners, dude. My dad made me a Niner fan
Yeah?
straight out the womb, bro. I
Nice,
was wearing
dude.
Niner gear, and I just grew up like that, you
Yeah.
know. So it's fucking in my blood, bro.
I don't know why. I think I know why, because of Joe Montana. Joe's my dad's name too. So like, I
Okay,
think that made
for
me.
sure.
It made me. You know, he made Joe Montana my idol. But I was always a Niners fan growing up too. bro.
Hell,
And
hey, big
yeah,
shout out
dude,
to
yeah, man. Yeah.
Big shout out.
Yeah.
Another fellow Niner fan.
Yeah, bro. But
I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I'm.
Oh,
kinda
you're
the
a
same
Browns
way.
fan now, remember?
Oh, really?
You said
Yeah.
a Browns fan.
I'll watch.
I even forgot, bro. I mean, so that tells you.
I'll watch a game if it's on, but I won't follow it like weekly, man. Yeah.
I used to follow it a lot
Yeah.
more, like crazy fan, like you
Yeah,
know, like whatever.
yeah.
But these past couple years, I've like, I don't know if it's growing up or, I mean, not so much growing up because like you know, my dad's a hardcore Niner fan,
Yeah.
but I started getting into more like the seeing what's behind closed door style stuff. So I'm like I don't really root for it as much anymore, but. Once the Niners come on, bro, like
Yeah.
I'm like I feel that shit, you know. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, let's go, you know, like it's crazy. I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy.
Cool, man. Nah, man. I followed a little bit of baseball for a while. I was a Red Sox fan, and I've always wanted to go to Fenway Park, but I think that's the biggest reason I'm a Red Sox fan. But yeah, man. Hockey growing up a little bit, I was into that. I had like my little-
Hockey?
yeah, dude. I like to photograph.
I've
hockey
seen games and
sometimes. That'd be
stuff. I've seen games and stuff, but I wish I would follow hockey a lot more, bro, because it looks fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I love the jerseys too, bro. The hockey jerseys are sick, bro.
great. Yeah, man.
I want one. Let's make a hockey jersey, bro.
That'd be cool, bro. I don't know if they'd sell well here, bro. Too hot, man. Yeah,
Sweating and shit, wearing it outside and stuff. Well, that's cool. Any other places you've been to, bro?
Dude, no, man. Those are the three places we've been, bro.
Yeah.
New York, Colorado, and Japan. We want to try to do like a trip every year. You know, every summer do something
Any
different.
sites that you have your eye on?
Yeah, we've been wanting to do Italy for a while.
Oh.
Here in the States, I mean, there's lots of things. I was on maps the other day for some reason.
There's a lot of places you can go here in the
Dude,
States that have a lot of different things.
New Orleans is only like a 9-hour drive from here, man.
New Orleans?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I've never done that, man.
That'd
So,
be cool
Yeah,
to do, bro. I like you talk to people or whatever that have been there, like the vibes out there seem pretty like not spooky, but you know, like in that
you have to
style,
be careful, probably, like in the to where you stay and stuff.
No, but
like,
that's pretty crazy
Yeah.
because I mean, you hear a lot that comes from there, dude. You know, like all the voodoo stuff, all the
Hey,
black
but
magic stuff.
You also got New Orleans jazz.
No, of course,
there you
bro.
go.
No,
Yeah.
all the food out there,
Yeah.
like they say, it's fucking crazy and stuff. But I would love to visit there, bro. That'd be awesome. I
Yeah,
like those
man.
vibes.
Yeah, cool, man. You guys have anything planned for like trip anytime soon?
Uh,
Any mindset anywhere?
I'm trying to go to the fucking zoo.
I want to try
bro.
Canada, bro. Oh, dude. Yeah.
No, but like a zoo, like out there, you know, like maybe like a Houston zoo or something like that.
All
you
right.
know?
Yeah. San Antonio Zoo was, we would go there when I was a kid, but not very often, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I went to the Gladys Porter Zoo like a couple of weeks ago. I got a new lens and I went to try it out over there.
Oh,
shoot the
nice.
animals and stuff.
Hell yeah,
cool.
bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
You want to go anywhere?
No.
Nah, I'm here. I like it here.
Nah, bro. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
we
you
got
wanna-
a zoo pass, bro. So we've gone quite a bit
Oh,
this
yeah.
summer. So that's been cool. And Santa Ana, like, I mean, just hiking overall, bro. I like to like try to find new spots to go and find new pimp shit because the valley has a lot, bro. Like a lot of people take it for granted, but there's really a lot
Yeah.
to do here, bro. There's a lot to see, and you don't have to go too far, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I want to
agree,
go
dude.
to that. Like, where is it? Like, is it in Los Fresnos or something? There's like a like an animal park out there or something, bro. Like in like right Los Fresnos. Is it Los Fresnos?
There's a birding center too.
Yeah,
like in South Park, right? I have
out there in Los Fresnos, so they got like fucking zebras.
Oh,
yeah, bro. Yeah, there's like a wildlife.
Yeah, like you drive
park
through
out
it
there,
like
bro.
a fucking Jurassic Park kind of adventure.
Oh, okay, cool,
Pretty
man.
cool, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to visit there, bro,
Gotta
for
check
sure.
that out, man. Yeah, that'd be a cool
Even
place.
the Brownsville museum, dude. The Brownsville museum is so cool. Like kids or no kids, like it's a fun place to go, bro. Like
Yeah.
I mean, because
I haven't been to a museum in a long time, bro.
yeah, man,
It's been
museums
it's been
are
a
fire.
while.
Like I mean, I like doing a lot of shit like that. Like again, kids or no kids. Like I like to go to hikes, you know,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. But like I mean, if you got kids, it's something cool to look into because you like they'll have shit, you know, going on throughout the week where you can like, you know, it's free. Take the kids out, fucking do something, you know, like it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty fun.
I like that, dude. You like museums or?
Yeah, man. You know, every time we go somewhere on vacation, we try to hit up a museum. So we hit up the New York Museum.
I was gonna say
that
in
was a
New
good
York,
one,
it's pretty crazy out there.
Yeah, I think we were at the Brownsville one a couple of maybe. Oh no, it was on McAllen a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah. But yeah, man, I always enjoy hitting up museums and seeing what they got, taking the time to take a couple of photos there. Yeah.
That's fucking cool, bro. Man, I bet like museum photos are pretty fire, bro. They come out awesome, dude.
I've seen it's cool because you see a lot of the work that like, hey, that looks like a cool picture. But then when you got to take the picture and when you got to get the lighting and the editing and stuff, like it's always more like not as good as I wanted to get it. But yeah, it's sometimes it's cool to go with that mindset of like, all right, I'm not gonna take pictures, but if I find one, you know, I'm gonna take it then. And I'm just gonna kind of soak in whatever it is that I do see, you know, without the camera, man. But
And I know you had mentioned something earlier, but like getting into like more video and stuff, is that something you want to do?
yeah, man. Another shout out to Combat Cult, man. I was at the event last time, and there was some new video guys there, man. Well, one of them, Bubbo, had been there before, but there was another dude there, Robert, who had that was his first time, man. And I saw the videos that they put together, man, and I was like, "Oh, dude!" And it made me stoked to be part of like a team like that, you know, like everybody's doing something a little different. Where some of us are doing photos, some of us are doing videos. So yeah, man. Since I saw that, I was like, "Hey, man, video's probably a cool way to go, man." I mean, you guys probably do more video than I do with your setup, man. So we were talking about DaVinci Resolve earlier, right? Yeah. I've never used that, man. I've always looked at the work that's been done with it. I'm like, oh, I want to do that, man, but. I've never I haven't gotten my foot in there, man.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, like Premiere Pro and shit. Like I'm like beginner, you know, like beginner and stuff like that. But as like been doing like video for the podcast and stuff, like, you know, you're always learning a little bit more and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, bro. Like to use video and stuff. You can do a lot of cool stuff.
And dude, I mean, you guys can't see this, but they've got the lights set up and everything. And man, the monitor coming in right now sounds crispy, dude. So shout out to you guys on the production, bro. It's awesome, man.
Big shout out to production.
There you go.
Big shout out to Rode, dog. Straight up, man. Like Rode audio is like where it's at, and it's not even so much on like the equipment, bro. Because I've seen and heard other podcasts that have, if not the same, similar equipment, and it just doesn't sound good. And
You just gotta know how to use your
That's not
bro.
to talk shit on
Right,
nobody.
no,
It's just
man.
it is what it is. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like, as long as you have that creative mindset,
Yes.
and
That's a
it's
big
in you,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Yes.
Like you can do this. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
That's a very big thing because coming
like managing the audio, you know, editing is not different from doing it when it comes to music. It's not different from when it comes to doing it to
dude, for
video.
sure.
You know, the programs and the effects.
You catch
they
on
all
real quick
almost,
Yes,
you know,
you
like,
have the
line
same-
up.
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, so
I get that, man. Yeah.
like if it's in you to do it, like you're gonna do a good job, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and there's people again out there with even better equipment than what we got, and you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't sound as good. It doesn't represent itself as the way it should. You know what I'm saying?
dude.
Like, because it comes down to just skill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
dude.
saying? Like,
goes back to like instruments as
Yes,
well, bro. You can
yes.
have someone with the guitar that costs like the most or
yeah.
whatever, and
you
then
can have a guy with like a $200 like Epiphone and like a $2,000 Gibson.
Yep.
And the Epiphone's gonna sound crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
because-
it's your talent, bro. People's talent, like your natural talent, or the way you you hear things and everything has a big part. You might be a good guitar player, but maybe like you can't, like, your sound production or something, you know, is not good. So it's like once you learn things, bro, it's awesome, bro. I mean, I'm a big audio guy, you know, like I like to make music and stuff like that as well, produce music and stuff. And I don't know, man, I've been into music for a long time, and I feel like you have, like, musicians have that thing, bro. Like, I'm always thumping, I'm always doing something, catching beat on everything. Man. The seatbelt thing is clicking, and you're like, I find the beat and everything. Like, it's just natural, bro. It's so natural, bro.
Yeah, bro. Get you, man. Nice, man. So, what do you use to record your music stuff, man?
I have like the pads and stuff, like, you know, like I like doing that, bro. Like a.k.a. pads and stuff like that.
Dude, okay, I busted out my MPC last week.
There you go, bro. I have MPC, bro. Man, I do a lot of music on MPC, bro.
Okay, I suck at it, bro. I haven't tell you that.
But I'm like beginner at it as well. But once you learn, I know how to program my sounds. I know how to do like all that. So I go off that, bro.
This week I had to go back to that. Like, how do I get the sample again? And like, how do I set up the audio, bro? That took me like a whole afternoon.
I love MPC, bro. MPC, that's what I've been using for a long time.
I got into that but recently, man, listening to Dre, man, because I saw like videos of Dre producing sound or his music with MPCs and stuff. That's what he's known for, man. So I was like, dude. So yeah, dude. But that's also something I've been messing around with, bro. Yeah, I have little bouts of things here and there, man. I'll just try different things at different times, man.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Something you should try right now is Desmadrito bolas in your mouth, my guy. Straight up fire snack, bro.
I'm not even gonna ask what
you like micheladas and shit.
Oh yeah,
taste that, bro.
Have you ever had an olive cocktail,
bro?
Fire, bro.
So this is
Desmadrito,
amazing,
bro. Micheladas. Try this, man. I'm gonna get one more.
Yeah, dude, go for it, bro. That's what they're here for, bro.
Let's sip first. Woo.
They're awesome when you're having a drink or something, you know? Those are good, like a little snack, dude, while you're having a
These
brewski,
are really good,
bro.
bro. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Do you like going to breweries and stuff like that, dude?
Sorry, man. Let me finish.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
My Desmadrito. Nah, man. I've always been more of a chill at home guy, man.
Okay.
Always, dude. And still am a little bit. But yeah, man, I was never.
Well, I mean, being from Hidalgo, there's
exactly, man. There's not much to do, man.
Yeah, so you kind of just raised that way.
I fell into that habit early in life. Yeah, you can say. But you know, man. I mean, I would go over to this place in Harlingen. It's called Jackson Street Cork and Craft, man. Mm-hmm. And it was owned by an owner back then, Lars. And he did a really good job of bringing good music acts, man. And it was real chill, just like this, like a little bit low on the light level. Sound was like awesome. Very low and stuff. And I liked to go there and just listen to the artists that he would bring in. He would bring in this awesome cellist, man, genuine cello, and a lot of looping, bro. So she would like start a loop, you know, do something with the cello, and she would do a lot of covers of like really cool bands. If you check her out, man, genuine cello. Shout out to her, bro. Yeah, man. Another guy, Charles Hearn, bro, sax player, but he would always have a group with him. Like he would get local musicians to play, and they would just do a bunch of jazz standards, man. So Charles Hearn music, man. My buddy Eric plays with them whenever they're in this town, man. So yeah, man. Checking out. Oh, sorry, bro. I gave you ojo, dude.
Dude, get more, bro.
Nah, thanks, man. I might take one more, man.
For sure.
But yeah, man. Where were we going with that? Sorry.
Nothing. Just about. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea where we're going with that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're talking music, bro. You know, watching music live and stuff like that. But that's crazy, bro. Like, man, dude.
Did you ever play in like any bands, bro?
Dude,
like,
we did a little bit of jamming, like a jam night at Cork and Craft for a while, man. But you know, I like I said, man, when I started photography, dude, I started doing a lot less of guitar because, you know, I kind of want something different to do, man.
You ever dip into other instruments?
I did a little bit of bass for some time, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and piano. We had to learn piano in college, man. So I do a little bit of piano, man. Yeah. Oh, not that much piano, bro. Like I can play chords. Like okay,
that's so cool,
I know how to
bro.
find a C chord,
cool.
you know. But yeah, man. Aside from that, the MPC stuff that I mess around with, but nah, that's pretty much it, man.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's cool.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
cool
I've
that
done
you
it
play
all
MPC,
from
bro.
like the guitaring to the like the production, the DJing, bro. Like,
Oh man, yeah.
that was fun because like after a while, it was hard to keep up with people or schedule and
yeah.
And I wanted to keep jamming, dude. So like DJing really came in clutch with that shit and
Yeah, man.
It's been fun, bro. Like music, the whole venture of music has been awesome, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
that's almost like besides beer, that's like the foundation of the pod, bro. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like we would showcase our shit, and we'd showcase like homies that were
yeah.
doing music, bro.
Yeah,
like,
who did your intro music, man? Because it sounds pretty cool, man.
Which one?
Oh, the one that I heard was it started off with like distorted guitars, and then it had some accordion in there, and then
it was
yeah.
that guy that hit us up with all those intro songs.
Oh, yeah,
Probably
yeah,
right.
different ones for different shows. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
We usually start like with a song or something that we've been
okay.
listening
All
to.
right.
Back in the day, bro.
Okay.
we
No,
started out
but
with
we
a
do
beat.
have episodes where it's like songs that were made like for us and stuff.
Oh,
like
okay. All right, all right.
Like in
Yeah.
the early days, bro. Like the song that we would come in with was with one that I had produced.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool, dude.
And then after a while, it kind of just turned into like people making beats for us, or like
or just
we were
the vibe, like the
showcasing,
vibe we were
Yeah.
like an artist. If we had an artist that like made music on that episode,
Oh, for sure.
we would
We, like,
showcase their.
we still
shit,
do that
you know?
for sure.
Cool.
Like if we have a music artist on, we'll start with their music
Yeah.
and
Cool,
stuff like
man. Awesome, dude. That's
that.
great,
And,
man.
dude, what we would do back in the day also was beat of the week.
Beat of
Yeah.
okay.
And so like 1 week we would showcase one of my beats.
all right.
Next
all
week
right.
we would showcase his beat, and
You guys, yeah, let's bring that back.
That was cool, man.
dude.
Beat of the week was cool because we would play it at
I gotta
the-
go
at
back
the
and
end
listen
stuff.
to those, man.
Oh, you
That's
don't want to
cool.
listen to those,
nah,
bro.
man. Yeah.
They were dirt. That's when I used to edit, bro. So
Yeah.
like the
What do you
episodes
guys?
were raw and dirty, bro.
What do y'all use? Like, what DAW do you use? Like, what do you record into? Like GarageBand, or like, do you have a separate?
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. Okay,
Like,
all
you know
right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like when I was doing the editing, it was straight out of Fruity Loops.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Cool,
Like,
man. That's one that I've never used. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never used
do-
it.
for music, for everything, it's been Fruity Loops.
I use the MPC DAW, bro.
The one that it comes like. Do you
MPC.
You have a hardware one.
The
Okay.
legit MPC,
All right.
yeah,
I have
on my
one-
computer and
yeah,
stuff.
I have a studio, so it connects to your Mac or to your laptop.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
I have that.
okay.
I have the Studio Black.
Yeah, same. I have the
I
same
have
one,
that, and then I got one of the newer ones. Also a controller,
Uh-huh.
you know, but I go back to the Studio Black just because it's
You know it more.
I
Yeah.
already have that already.
Yeah, cool, man.
I have that one.
So you use the software to do your editing and stuff.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Cool, man. Awesome, man. I messed around with recording. I messed around with GarageBand for a while.
Yeah,
you know?
I tried it out.
I never did garage,
but
bro.
I always found myself going back to just the MPC one
Mm-hmm.
because I've studied it and I've already
you got the workflow down.
I've gotten used to that one.
Nah, bro. For me, everything's been Fruity Loops.
He's
dude.
good at
Fruity Loops,
since,
man.
Fruity Loops,
like
bro.
back in the day, bro.
Nice,
to,
man.
Like all my MIDI controllers, like or keyboards or whatever the fuck. Like I have also like a keyboard, like drum pad type
Yeah.
of shit. But it's all through fucking Fruity, bro.
Cool,
Like,
bro.
I mean, Fruity. Right, and I'm still running, dude, like an older version,
Yeah.
bro. But
Dude,
Sometimes you want to update, man. Yeah, because
You don't need to.
I have,
And then
dude.
turn
I have
everything off, man.
like FL11 cracked version, bro.
Yeah.
I still have the cracked version
Yeah.
that someone gave me, bro. Like
Awesome.
like
I had
on a
the-
file,
yeah.
like you fucking. I got that.
Cool, man. I had a cracked Logic for a while, but I lost the whatever it was.
you
yeah.
lose the key
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
password and all
Yeah.
this shit.
Yep.
I still use that one, bro. And that one's I like it. I like
Yeah.
it because you get all the features and you're like,
Yeah, dude.
I haven't upgraded in a long time.
Something that got me into looping and stuff like that. I got into Dre and MPC with that, man. But then I got into EDM after that, man.
Oh,
so I started listening to a lot
nice.
of like Skrillex and Deadmau5, man.
Oh, okay.
And then I started
Hell
messing
yeah.
with Ableton
Yeah.
Live, and it's kind of like it's just a new
Ableton,
DAW.
yeah.
So-
For sure.
Ableton's
Ableton
cool,
Live.
man. I never really fucked with it though, but I know I have a lot of homies that
You
like
can play live straight
transitioned.
into the-
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And
And I started getting like that, like real familiar with it. But then like I haven't used it in over a year. When I got my new MacBook, it stayed on my old one, and like I would have to upgrade it if I wanted to get it on a new one. It was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
man.
for
And I
sure.
just never did, and I haven't used it in over a year, man. So yeah, but that's cool because you get more into the synthesis. You get like how to build the sounds. You know, like I use this square wave or I use a saw wave, and then
Yeah, dude,
add some reverbs here and there. So it's cool, man.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool, bro. Like once you start learning it and learning what to do, you can you can really change the sound of what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's so many different ways to go. Like
Yeah.
however you like it, bro. Like
Yeah, like I got into sampling, bro, like late into the like production game, bro. Like that was like one of the last things that like I picked up as far as music production or beat making
Yeah.
goes was sampling, bro. And that's crazy, dog. Just like the chopping, the pitch adjusting,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
dude. Like it's just so crazy.
pick a little piece that you like.
Yeah,
you can
just
do
the
wonders
the
with that, bro.
tiniest
Yeah,
piece, bro,
man.
like of a song.
You can turn it into
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like-
man. I see videos now on Instagram, like reels of like, okay, this is how they built this song.
Yeah,
you know,
this is how this
Yeah,
song
dude.
they made
yeah,
this.
and
Yeah.
it's cool to see how they went from that one little slice, man, to like an entire beat. You're like, dude, I can't even do it with.
Or how they like chop like bits from different songs too to make one. It's
Yeah.
like whoa,
Yeah.
cool.
That's definitely an art in sampling, bro.
Yeah, man.
because
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
got
bro.
you got to really know like first music because you got to know records to get stuff from and stuff like that, and then just the way you do it. Because I mean, there's times where I've tried sampling, I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
that's not it,
dude.
bro, for sure.
Yeah, no,
that's
man.
not it. But then you do get it, and you're like, oh, this one sounds good. Like that's cool. Back to music, bro. Big shout out to music, bro.
Yeah, man.
For sure. Like music has been in my life forever, bro. Like ever since, like I said, young, like hearing all the music that I was hearing as a kid and stuff, Spanish, English, like everything. It's fucking dope, bro. It's so cool, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's always been something part of my life, man.
And for you to be a music teacher, big shout out to you, bro.
Yeah,
Once again,
thanks,
man.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, being a music teacher is awesome, bro.
That's
It's
awesome.
great,
That's
man,
really cool.
and-
It's one of those thoughts where I've had, of course, back in the day when I've been into music, I'm like, man, I wonder if I'll become a music teacher. I didn't, but
I think if both
That's
of
cool
you
that you
guys,
did.
like, just we've known each other for how long? An hour, right? but from the vibe I would get from you guys, man, I'd be like, man, you guys would be great music teachers, man. You would know how to relate to the music, man. That's what it's about. We
Yeah,
forget
for sure.
sometimes, and as a music teacher, you forget that. You forget that it's about the music, bro. And sometimes you get caught up with things, with administration and stuff, bro. You just have to, man. That's your job as a teacher,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you start and when you look back and you're like, man, like, what am I complaining about, dude? It's great to teach music,
Yeah.
And
That's
of course,
sick,
I'm
bro.
saying this now, and I got 2 weeks until class start, and I know when week 5 comes along, I'm gonna be like, what am I doing, man? Why am I doing this again? I know, man.
Why am I teaching music?
Right, yeah. But when you look back on it, you're like, dude, I teach music all day, bro. Like, why am I complaining?
That's
And,
like a blessing, dog.
It's
That's
great, man.
It's a major blessing because like you're highlighting the talents and skills in these kids that they didn't even know they had.
Thank you, bro.
In them,
Thank
you
you.
know what I'm
That's,
saying?
that's
Like,
a great
so,
way
like,
of putting it, man. Thank you
like
very much.
you're
yeah.
really like bringing it out of them.
Yes.
Like we
Thank you,
all
man.
have, dude. Nobody in my family plays an instrument. Nobody, but I can play you the bass, the
Right.
guitar, the
Yeah,
drums. I can write shit. I can't play you piano, but I can write shit on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and because of people like you. There's gonna be kids out there like me, dog, that grow up and be like, "Well, I didn't think because nobody does this
Right.
in my family, but I love it anyway." My daughter, bro, thank God, my daughter shows a huge interest in singing and like, her piano. She's got a guitar, a ukulele, like. Whatever she shows interest in, I'm getting it for her because I want her to learn. You know what I'm saying? And like people out like you out there that are just encouraging that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the parent anymore who's like, yeah, whatever, dad. It's like a teacher now. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you can do this shit, bro.
Yeah, man,
Like,
it's great.
You're good.
And those are the things that I need to think about more, man. Like, hey, man, because of me, this is happening, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you think the other ways. Oh, man, because of me, this is gonna fail, or because of me, like So yeah, man, it's I've made it a point these last 2 years to be like, hey, I got to be more grateful for things. I've been using that word a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, dude.
Grateful, man.
Grateful, blessed.
Yeah,
That's blessed,
yeah.
bro.
For sure.
Like, a few months ago, I've been trying to like repeat it, but I started like trying to start with this a few months ago. Is telling people like when they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, "Oh, I'm blessed." Say that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
say
man.
that.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
Yeah,
like
there's-
because like you really are.
Yeah, dude. You're right, man. If you're there and you're breathing and you've got those people that care for you, man. Yeah, you are.
You
blessed,
woke
man.
up,
yes,
man.
Dude. Yeah, you exactly,
cool.
bro. Yeah,
Like,
man.
you really like,
Yeah.
and then the more you say it, the
Yes.
more you'll believe it.
Yes.
Even if you don't believe
Yes.
it, just say
yeah,
it, bro.
and dude, I tend to go so far the other way, man. I tend to say things to myself that I'm just like,
Yeah, I
and,
know.
And you know, man, I
we
gotta,
go through it.
I'm like that, dude.
We go through it.
I've made it a point to try to be like, no, man. You know,
My
this
girl
is like
tells
what we
me
got.
that I'm way too hard on myself, and I mean I know, I get it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But like, try that, bro.
Yeah,
Just
man.
like from
Thank
now
you,
on,
dude.
someone says like, "Hey, good morning" at the store. For me, bro, like it's like I stop and grab a Monster at a store. Like the guy knows me. And he's the one that encouraged me to say
Yeah.
that because I'm like, hey, Zach, how you doing? Oh, I'm blessed. How you doing?
Oh,
I'm like,
man, that's cool, man.
I'm always like, oh, I'm good. You
Yes,
know, and I feel like a
yes.
jackass when I
Yeah.
say, oh, I'm good.
So,
Like,
yeah.
so I started saying, I'm blessed.
Oh,
and
man.
he's like, oh.
Oh, right. There you
Yeah,
go. Hey,
motherfucker.
hey, yes, you
Me
are.
too,
Yes, you are.
motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, but try that, dog. Like, start applying
right,
that to life,
Great,
bro.
dude.
And
Yeah, dude. Yes, you're right. That's a great. That's a
it's
great way to look at
contagious,
it.
dude.
Yes, contagious. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Awesome, man. Yeah, well, it's a great vibe here, man. Great freaking Sting shirt, bro. By the way.
Hey,
That's
thank
the
you.
first
Oh,
thing
yeah,
I saw,
no.
man.
I wanna see what's underneath
tell
the
me-
mask.
Tell me
Oh.
about you guys and wrestling, bro. What's going on with that? How
I
did
mean,
it start for you
dude,
guys? man?
I've just, I went through the whole Raw era, bro. You know, in wrestling.
dude. Attitude era, bro.
Yeah, dude, the whole Attitude Era, bro.
I was gonna wear my WWF Attitude shirt today.
Oh, you-
but I
there
should
you
have,
go, man.
I should
There you
have. I
go.
got it at Walmart for $19.99 or something.
Yeah.
There you go, bro.
No, but yeah, dude, I've been into wrestling. My uncle would watch it when I was a kid and stuff. And once that whole Attitude Era came out, that's when I was like fucking glued to it,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like a lot of us were, in our age group and stuff like that. And just living that era, bro. Like you fucking saw so much entertainment.
Yes.
In those years, bro, where
What-
it just stuck to me, bro. It's
What
like-
would we have done without it, bro? I just thought about that right now. Dang, man. Imagine
I don't know,
imagine
bro,
not
because
having-
that was like a
Dude,
big chunk of like
Every
you know?
Tuesday, I had a friend, Jimmy, and we see each other at school, elementary. Hey, did you watch Raw last
Did you
night?
watch Raw?
And we just
Yeah.
kept going over, and I was like, man, what would I have done without it, man? Yeah,
That was crazy. And you were learning things, bro. Like watching it at that age, like the women, all the backstage crazy
Yeah.
stuff. Like they were doing some crazy shit back in the day,
Yeah.
bro. And just living through that, like totally. It's so different than what it is now. You know? Of course.
I haven't watched wrestling in a while, man. Like since 2000, probably, man. So I haven't really kept up with a lot of the stories and stuff like that, man.
For sure, but even watching local wrestling,
dude, yeah,
is fire,
that's
bro.
been
It's really cool.
my re-spark into wrestling, and it's been great, man. It's great because it's theater, dude. It's two
Yeah.
people having a conflict,
Yeah.
And there's a resolution at the end. There's a storyline going on. There's background, and it's great. There's foreshadowing, So it's awesome to look at it that way and to be able to shoot it, man. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the combat cult shows, man. It's gotten me back to being a little kid again, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's how
They're
it feels.
crazy, dude.
That's
like
how it
just
feels.
like coming back to like not just wrestling, but the combat cult, bro. Like the shows are intense,
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
Like they're
Yeah,
pretty
man.
wild.
Eddie
dog.
does a
Like,
great job. Shout out to Eddie, bro. Yeah, man.
It's
Shout out to Eddie.
definitely not family friendly.
Oh,
and I say that in like the coolest way I can say that, bro, because wrestling. I mean, yeah, you want to be able to bring the kids, but it's really like it's adult entertainment.
It is,
dog.
man. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This is like shit that for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're cool with your kids watching it, then fucking A, bro. But like, I mean, Combat Cult really like is wild. Bro.
Yeah, man.
The catalog of wrestlers they've got, the
Yes.
matches they've
so much
had,
talent,
bro.
dude. So much talent,
Crazy.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And it's been a blast doing the photography for them, man. Yeah, man. It's great, dude. It's great to come full circle, man. Because like we grew up with it, and now we're adults, and we're like, hey, man, where's that at, man?
Dude,
there
like
it is, dude.
that's how I felt the times that we've been invited to like podcast these wrestling events.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's where I
it's
met you guys
fucking
first time, yeah.
Well, I unfortunately wasn't there, but I mean,
Right.
you're here now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like just to be there, dog, like at a wrestling event.
We'll definitely do another one
We're
soon, bro, for
definitely
sure.
not like the the main attraction as far as like, you know, the hosts go, but like to be able to still commentate
Yeah, dude.
events has been so
in our
cool,
style, bro. Like
You know
we're
what I mean?
watching
Yeah,
it
and that's
just
great.
talking
Yeah,
in
like
our style.
we've had
Perfect,
a camera
man.
on us
It's
and one on the
perfect, yes.
ring, and we're just doing our thing, bro.
That's
and
great, man.
it's fucking awesome,
Dude, well, like now that you say commentating, the JR, bro, and Jerry the King, man, for the Raw time era,
Yeah.
it was great, man. That's what made it the show because that's what you would hear when you
Yeah.
watch,
Yeah.
man. So that's cool
Their-
that you
their
guys get to do
voices,
that.
like,
Yeah,
so
man.
iconic,
That sounds like
like,
a
real,
fun
like-
gig, man. Like, hey, you know, it's kind of like when you shoot something new with photography, doing some commentating. Do you guys do that often? Have you guys done that before? Besides with that show?
No, not really.
That would be cool,
No,
man.
no,
That'd be
not
cool, dude.
really.
Do another commentating gig, man.
No, I'm pretty sure that Eddie's always told us like
Yeah.
whenever we want, like pick a show and we can go and set up and do our style shit there.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Yeah, they have a great team over there, man. Everybody works cool. They have an awesome commentary team as well, man.
For
And
sure, yeah.
They've got great video people doing the videos and everything. Everything's cool over
I
there,
like
man.
I
Yeah.
like how they're doing things, bro.
Yeah, man.
dude. And where did 145 come from, dude?
All right. Well, it's a music thing, man. 145. If it goes like this, if you break up, like let's say a key that you're in into 12 steps, you get your 12 steps, right? The 1, the 4, and the 5 steps are going to be like the most important parts of that. It's going to tell you what key you're in. It's going to tell you where the song's going.
Oh, shit.
So I thought like, hey man, I'm doing music photography when I started out. So let me choose something music wise. And then I said, hey, 145, bro. If you listen to a blues song, man, always starts on a 1 chord, dun 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 dun, moves to a 4 chord, dun 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 dun, back to 1, dun, back to 5, and then it creates that motion, bro. So it's just something that I borrowed from music.
All right.
145. Oh, I spelled it all out. I always have to tell it to people like, hey, that's not the numbers. It's spelled ONEFOUR and so on. And yeah, man, so it started off as my little music thing. I was talking to you guys about, you guys just titled it as something that had never clicked for me, Alcohol by Volume, and had that decibel in there. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh, dude, that makes it
for
click,
sure.
you know? So yeah, man, I always have a hard time describing it to other people how I came across that. I got to work on that story. But yeah,
No,
man,
that's
yeah.
really cool. That
Okay.
it's something that you like that, bro. Like you incorporate it into your name for
Yeah.
your photos and stuff.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I've branched out into other fields, man. So it doesn't really apply now, but it's stuck, and I was like, hey, I'll stick to that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
it's a cool name, bro.
Yeah,
145
yeah,
photo.
Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. Cool, man.
Dude, well, fuck, man. Big shout out to you, bro.
Oh, thanks,
Big
man.
shout out to
Yeah.
you, dog. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming
For
on.
coming
Yeah,
on,
man.
bro.
Appreciate it,
Blessing
man.
us
Thanks for
with your
having me.
awesome presence, bro.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. Appreciate it. It's a great, great vibe, great production, man. Great character, man. So thank you guys, man. Wish you guys the best in the future, man. Check out my page, 145 Photo, if you're
Hell yeah,
interested.
bro.
And
Big shout out.
Yeah, I remember.
You heard it right here, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Hit 'em up.
45.
Hit him up. If you have a plane, hit him up.
Oh, there you go, right? Yeah, man.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dude.
always up for new projects, man. And always up to
some
collaborate,
boat
man.
photography,
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah, there we go, man.
Out in the water. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty fun.
Nah,
man.
man. Who knows? Maybe we'll even contract you for some of the shit
Hey,
that
man.
we do.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
dude.
I'm
we're
always- man.
we're always doing shit, bro. And
Yeah,
like
dude.
sometimes we need content, or sometimes we need.
If you need my
fix, bro.
work, if you
Just
like my work, bro, yeah, man.
You need
I'm
a
always
new
down,
photo
dude.
shoot too, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
I've got some lights, kind of like you guys, with some soft boxes, and I've been working on that, man. So
Ooh.
Get some headshots.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. Check
for
out.
sure.
I do some promo shoots for Combat Cult.
Yeah.
The
Oh yeah. For
yeah, man.
sure,
A lot
for
of the
sure.
flyers are
They
not all
look
of them,
sick,
but
dude.
thanks,
We
man.
should do like wrestling style,
Hey, hit me up, dude.
wrestling style.
All right, man. Look,
shots. Like
next time I can.
Let me go to
literally-
the gym a little more, bro.
You got it, bro. I can bring my lights and we can set up in that area, man. And there we go, dude. Do a quick shoot, man. Doesn't
That'd
take
be
too
awesome,
long, man.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
big shout out, man.
Yeah.
145 photo
Thank
in
you,
the
man.
building.
Appreciate it.
Big shout out.
Awesome, man.
Hey,
Have a good one, guys.
Bro, thanks again for coming on.
Thank you, bro.
Such
Thanks for
a
having me,
dope episode.
Oh,
big shout out everyone out there watching,
All you
listening.
beautiful
Yeah,
listeners,
this is my track
love
right
you
here,
guys.
bro.
Big shout
Thank
out
you,
to
bro.
all the
Shout out to
sponsors.
you
Peace,
guys.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bomb explosive.
Love you guys.
For my niggas drinking cognac, smoking weed, always packed. More than one firearm, home rims, right on. Chronic in your system, let me know. My shit's the bomb explosive.
West Coast shit, nigga.